here's the correct answer. I have more things to beat him with. He said chin whip. That's one. I can chin whip him. Two, I can cross face him. Three, I can sprawl. Four, Dave Schultz used to sit there and block my elbow. But the big one, guys, in college is this right here. Big one in college is this right here. College guys going to do this every time. Creates a scramble. Right to the crackdown. I think I can hold Trey off here or here for 20 seconds. Does that make sense? I think I got like 5 things to beat him with. I really only have one thing to beat Trey with. It's a head inside single here in that sprawl. All right? Now, guys, watch. Love this finish. Hey, do this finish, guys. You got to do 5 things right. Please pay attention to these 5. It's crucial. Number 1, when I go to hit the shot, number 1, we call it a head inside single chase ankle. Number 1, I have to be elbow deep with my right arm. Have to. Number 1, I have to be right here. Elbow deep. My lock cannot be at his knee or behind his knee. Look at that space between my elbow and his leg. Has to be elbow deep here. That's number 1. Number 2, Trey's doing sprawl. Why? That's what the stud does. When he goes to sprawl, fellas, I do this. I snap the ball. The ball's his leg. If I'm still on the football team, snap the ball, the punter, I'm doing the exact same thing here. I'll pull it in and down. What I want is I want Trey's left knee, throw him right beside my right. If his left knee's back here, guys, I'm going to be extended. He'll win. So number 1, elbow deep. 2, Trey sprawls, I pull in and down right there. Look where his knee's at, right beside my knee. 3, I come off my knee and I drive right there to my right elbow. Also notice on number 3, right butt cheek or right hip is lower than left hip. Right hip, lower than left hip. It will be that way throughout the whole move. 4, I circle, right knee comes right behind my elbow right there. Number 5, unlock my hands. Outside hand stays above the knee. And then, guys, I do this. I change level. Watch my right butt cheek. Right butt cheek, I change level. I reach underneath his butt to that far knee. We call it a head inside chase the ankle. We chase the knee much more now, and I drop. Again, number 1, I'm elbow deep. 2, he sprawls. I pull in and down. 3, I get right there to my right elbow. Right hip's lower. 4, step over. 5, unlock. Both hands stay above the knees, and drop. Hey guys, I've been showing this for 25 years. Here's what I found out. Most people, they strip the opposite. They strip either 1, 3, or 5. If I strip number 1, guys, I might hit the greatest setup, the best shot in the world, but if I don't lock right, guys, this is a big, please pay attention, it's a big mistake people make. They lock right here. Look at all that space between my elbow and Trey's leg. And here's what's going to happen. I'm still going to pull his knee down beside my knee, but watch, all the weight goes to my shoulder and left knee. Completely wrong. Sprawl. He sprawled, I just pulled in and down right there. His knee's beside my knee, but look where all the weight is. On my left knee, head, and left shoulder. Trey's just going to hip into me, knock me down, and beat me. All because I didn't rack elbow deep. Guys, this is the one that kills little kids. Number 5, this one kills them. I used to snap. My room does this. We make them run sprints. Here's what I'm talking about. I see little kids get all the way to here. Great job, great shot. They step all the way over, and here's what their right arm does. Instead of staying underneath this butt and chasing there, little kids do this. They come up right around the waist. Why? I think they're trying to come for a cement job. If he's any good, Trey's going to whizzer me down. He's going to square up, and I got to fight a front headlock. Always, 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 always stay underneath his butt for that part. The hard one, guys, is this one, number 3. You guys spend a little time here. On number 3, guys, I say this. I want your right elbow down on the mat. See his right elbow there? On the mat. Right hip is over the left. Trey will never hit this left knee. He's never going to hit this left elbow. If you do, I can beat it. If Trey's on both knees, I can do this move. I hate it. Front quarter. I can do a move I'm going to show you tonight called a knifer. Where I can tap Trey down, step over and pin. Or, guys, I can just tap him down and beat him. I cannot do any of that if Trey is right in this position. I can't front quarter, can't lie, I can't knock him down, all because that right hip is over this left. You guys see that? One more thing here, guys. A lot of college coaches show this. I'm not saying I'm right and they're wrong, but I'm right and they're wrong. And here's what I'm talking about. Once Trey steps over, here's what college coaches show, here's what high school coaches show, little kids show. I hate this. They take the left hand, this is the outside hand, and instead of staying above the knee, they do this. They drop down the shoelace. It looks good, and then they shuffle. Good, shuffle it. Pull right through the shelf. That looks good. Looks pretty. Really good. Chase it. Looks like, man, that's awesome. We all do that all the time. Again, do it again, Trey. Trey's in here, steps over, he unlocks his hands, he drops that down. We call it, a lot of people call it shelf. Go ahead and shelf it, pull it up to there, and drive across. And guys, in college and in high school, kids are scrambling and scrambling and scrambling. Here's what happens, guys. That's why I hate it. It works on 85% of the time it works. That 15% is going to cost you this. Why? Here's what happens. College guys do it all the time. Drives me nuts. It's like, I thought they were smarter than that. Here's what happens. He drops that left hand down the shoelace. All of a sudden, the guy here, my shoes, does this right here. Shoves the head down. And now I park my 169.8. That's what it weighed this morning. Butt up on top of his back. All right. This right here, guys, a whole different ball game on Trey's scored. Plus, I can spin. I can high leg over here. I can lock right here in the crotch and get this, a stalemate. I want to shut all that down. Here's how we shut it down. Once we're here, Trey steps over. Here, he takes his left hand and comes right here to my knee. You know what that does, guys? It keeps my leg locked out to my knee and my hip. My whole hip and leg's locked out. I cannot get my hip up on his back here. This is crucial. There, he chases the far knee and scores. Guys, some guys even do this. This is how Trey's able to do this move. We used to always do this. We hit a shot, we make our lock right there. See his lock right there on the mat? Here's what guys would do. Hit the stud, he's going to lift his knee up, beat that lock and step up, and do the spin behind or high leg over. It took me 5 years, guys. That's how dumb I am to figure out how to stop that. You know how to stop it? Something this simple. We curl the hand. So once we step over, our hand is always curled there. See how that hand's curled? It's got my leg locked out. I cannot get my hip more back. I cannot spin. Now he unlocks, goes right to the thigh, still stays locked out, and scores. All right, one more time, guys, and let's keep going. Inside tie, collar tie, circle the inside tie. Head inside, elbow deep, 1. Pull in down 2. Get right there, that right elbow. Got my hand curled, right hip lower. 4, step over. 5, stay above those knees, change level, and drive across. Partner, I want you to do one thing for me. When he hits the shot, don't sprawl until he gets his hands locked. As soon as Trey gets his hands locked, I'm going to sprawl, and I drop the both knees forward. That's how it's going to look in a match. All right? You got it? Head inside single, chase single, let's go.